All right, so picture this. You've built your dream bakery from the ground up, paying the bills, support your family. One day your landlord calls and says, hey, your space is going to someone else. It's exactly what happened to Marco and Mikayla, the owners of Beauty and the Baker in what was Homer Glen, Illinois, now Westmont, Illinois. So here's Marco. He's scrambling to save his business. He'd been smart about it. He started looking. It was actually a couple years before his lease ran up. But every bank that he talked to, they strung him along. They told him he was approved. What he wanted to do, his family owned a building in Westmont, Illinois, and they were going to build it out into a brand new bakery. Some of these lenders, they got him all the way to closing. Construction bids would come back in and they just weren't exactly what they needed to be. In one case, they were double. And so the lender wanted to close, but Marco looked at him and said, we can't afford this. This is way more than we initially set out to do. So he did the tough thing. He walked away from that project. And by the time he called me, things were really pretty desperate. The store had fully closed at the end of 2024. They got an in-home cottage law bakery set up. They were cooking out of his house. He told me I probably have maybe 8 to 10 grand by the end of this month. So that's all I have to put down towards a new project. He didn't really know where to go. It wasn't about expansion. It wasn't about getting rich. It was literally about how do we survive? How do we make this thing that we built keep going? So while he's in the middle of this, while we're looking at different financing options for construction, Marco spotted there was an old Korean barbecue place down the street that just went on the market. Had a commercial kitchen. It's basically turnkey, just needed some cosmetic work, and they could move their equipment right in, get it out of their house, open up some space to live in. But sometimes the best deals are the ones that pivot. Instead of a $1.82 million construction nightmare, we were looking at a straightforward real estate purchase. It really, in this case, it was probably by June, his real estate agent was putting in the offer, and by August, we were scheduled on the closing. I texted Marco the morning of the closing, check in, and he said, hey man, I'm all set. This is very surreal. I appreciate you guys getting me here. So 2 years of banks slamming the doors in his face, and one dragging him along and trying to hook him into a $2 million project. But Marco never gave up on his dream. Beauty and the Baker got their building on Cass Avenue in Westmont, Illinois, and another small business got a second chance. If you are looking to start, buy, expand your small business, SBA Loans HQ can help you out.